Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're the Nature Girl Dan Kelly, back again with another video. What's up, what's good, wagwan, right? So if you're new, please, if you like this video, like it. If you like the concept, let me know, and of course share to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe, right? As you can see from the title, in today's video we will be speaking about advice. Just a little note, not everybody is qualified to give advice, right? And be careful of who's giving the advice. You know the saying, puss and dog not have the same look. If you know the saying, then you know what I mean. Not because something works for another person that it means it will work for you, or because it doesn't work for another person that it won't work for you. So you have to be cautious when giving advice, and yeah, just know yourself and know that advice is good when given from wise counsel. So persons that have experience, that persons who have your best interest at heart, and persons who won't be afraid to tell you the truth. So in my lifetime, I've gotten a lot of bad advice, and I haven't always taken them. In this list of 5, I haven't taken all 5, and because some of them are just utter rubbish, and then at the end of the day I would be the one to suffer the consequences. And this is another reason why I myself don't like give advice, because I don't want me tell you to do something and then you do it and then work out for you and then you blame me. You know, like when you do them look a test there and your friend asks you for the answer, but and your friend asks you for the answer, you kind of know the answer, My mother like your answer, right? But tell your friend and them go change for them answer and put your answer, and then the person get it wrong. Like couple times that happened to me. Like person asking for a question, couple times that happened to me. Persons asking for the answer for a question, I tell them and then get it wrong. Sometimes they get it right, but sometimes they get it wrong. And I have the same output or viewpoint with advice. It's not every, like, sometimes I just keep an input to yourself, because at the end of the day you don't want to be blamed for the actions taken by individuals. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're gonna start with something simple, and then we'll start go down the list, chuckle down. So number 5, join World Ventures. Actually, I was tricked into this. I really need to give a story time for this. Let's not go too deep into that one, because the person who made me do this tricked me. First of all, I didn't know. Like, the person tricked me. The person tricked me real bad. Guys, the person told me that, well, we're going out because we want to spend a little time together, me, you, and another friend, and yeah, we're gonna have the time of our lives, get dressed, pretty up and everything. And then the person carry me go police officers club. Guys, like, legit, I assumed, like, the person basically came to me before and said, oh, I have something to show you. But me being already exposed to World Ventures prior to this, and knowing that the person was involved in it, I kind of had an idea that was what he was coming to me with. And having known that, I said no, but then person treat me. Plan up with other friend them and treat me. And bro, I fell for the trick. I really and truly need to give a story time for this. I might just do it. If you want me to do a story time and me join WB, comment down below. If you're genuinely interested, comment, let me tell you the story and tell you everything, how the trick can go, on the way there and the way back, and all the drama. If you want to know, let's comment down below. But back to what I was saying. This was bad advice for me, and I took it because, well, it just look nice. It look like it can make some money and all of that. But I mean, not because there are rewards to be reaped, or you feel like it is profitable, or you see working for other people means that, oh, you should jump and do it. Also, like, it's just like any other career path, or even going to school or studying something. Like, not because you know that doctors make a lot of money, you go become a doctor, or not because you know that like nurses or lawyers make money, then you're going to become a nurse, or you know. But I was persuaded, and if you know persons who join World Ventures, they were persuasive, and I fell for this, and that is number 5. Number 5 on my list of advice that are bad advice. Don't do it. It wasn't for me. Next, I'm telling you now, it gets spicy and spicy as we go on. Spicy and spicy and spicy. Alright, so next one. Take him money. Take him money. Love song. So yeah, the first year said, take him things. Take him things, girl. Take him things. Take him things. Take him things. Take him things. Take him money. Take him cash. Take him ask. Matter of fact, make a request known. Ask the man. Take him stuff. This was very bad advice for more than one reason. Because like, first and foremost, the person never have it like that. So me being in a relationship with the person definitely did not qualify me to make these requests. The person tell me, say, yo, I can buy your dresser, I can buy a chest of drawer, I can buy your bed, make him pay for your hair, your nails, make him get your weekly allowance, all of that. And like, me myself, I didn't feel like the person was obligated to do that for me. For one, it was a fairly new relationship. It was like the entire relationship was like, months, 7 months. And I just did not feel as if me being in a relationship with him somehow made him obligated to give me this stuff. And you know, the next thing, like, earth around very red, very red. And if you know in yourself that you don't see yourself going in a long term relationship with a person, and if you don't think like, if you don't see yourself building with the person, all of that, and if you yourself is not contributing to the relationship, how in the world you're gonna make them request you and just feel obligated to say, alright, give me, and then you're gonna leave him, and then you think to run red, you have to be very careful what kind of requests you make to these men, because you don't want to make these requests, and then when it's time to leave the relationship, like me tell people this all the while, like, I have this fear, bro. I have this fear of being like a victim to these men. I don't want to be a victim to these men. I don't want to do it. So if you know, young girls out there, if you know that you're not interested, don't take them things, don't lead them on, or like, if don't use nobody, and just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that they're obligated to give you your needs when you yourself is not contributing anything to them. That's how I felt anyways. That's why I thought it was bad advice to me. Cause earth around very red on night. I wasn't in for the ride. I wasn't in for that kind of ride. And that was not for me. Definitely not for me. Let me know below if you think that we should like tax them, take them things, run them. Let me know below what you think on this advice. If you thought that I should have like made this excess request, tell him someone want this, that, heaven and earth, and knowing that we never see myself ever like bar with him, and knowing himself say, oh, you know all that up the either. But let me know what you think. Let me know. For me it was bad advice. I did not take it. Number three worst advice I ever got. You can change him. You can change him. You don't have to worry, girl. You can change him. You can bring him to church. He will listen. He will learn. He will come to the Lord. You will change him, and you will live happily ever after. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. They do not understand because he will change for you. Biggest deception ever. Biggest deception ever. Don't make nobody fool you. Don't make nobody tell no lie. Don't make them fool you. Don't listen to me. Don't make them fool you. Alright, so this advice was bad. This advice was bad for me because I understand that is the like that is the leading reason why this was bad advice for me. So like a scenario in which like it is having equal standards and morals. If you don't have it, then there will be conflicts. And I mean, a man should lead. How can you submit to a man that is not led by God? Then that's not gonna make no sense. Imagine you in a house, you want to play gospel music, you want to see Tasha Cobbs and Jermaine Edwards and Kevin Downswell and the works, and then he wants to Vybz Kartel and Alkaline and yeah, I mean those artists have conscious music, but majority of the music that they sing is not conscious. And I mean there will be too much conflict. This was very bad advice for me. I regret taking this advice. I took this advice, and why, like, yeah, I'm kind of regret it. But I guess ultimately it shaped my character. I mean, an example of this was like, oh, your friend keep on partying, and he had a problem with me not wanting to the party. Like, get upset because me never want that party. And imagine, me, I invited him to my church. And come to church twice, guys. Listen to me. To my church twice. And me, I tell him to come to church. And him not come to church. Me make me sleep, me leave him and stuff. But he might be upset with me not wanting to come to a party. Imagine that. How would that work? No, girl, don't do it. You cannot change. I did not like. No. So yeah, that was number 3. Number 2. This advice was given to me. I don't want to say who the person was, but this advice was not good advice. And the funny thing, number two was given to me that by a person that I really and truly looked up to. Like, me didn't hate the person. Like, the person taught me. That's what I look like I say. The person was a person who taught me, and like, me didn't like her life because, well, she got married young, and she have a nice good job and all of them stuff. And like, me just look on her as an example and say, alright, yes, it can happen for me too. See, happen to she, it can happen to me. And yeah, like, she gave me hope. But her advice, the advice that she gave me was not good advice at all. And some of the rated dropped from her, right? Some of the rated dropped. Like, drop a ground. Like, boom, bam, bang, drop a ground. The advice the lady gave to me was, don't get married young, you know? Better you go have sex and you repent and all of that, because she regret getting married young. And me did it, me did it, and I said, Lord God, what the woman has to do? The woman said, don't get married young. You know, if you want to have sex, you gotta have sex. Mind you, you're Christian. You gotta have sex and you repent. And yeah, don't get married. Better she did tell me, say, oh, just wait it out. Better she say, alright, married when you're 30. But the other part of it, no, I'm not rate it. Better she just said, alright, young girl, just pray or something. But no, sir, that's not good advice. That is not good advice. If you think it's good advice, let me know back below. If you think I'm good advice, let me know. But for me, I'm never good advice. Right? Number one, drum roll for the one. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. I'm not thinking already. If you're ready, comment down below already. I'm not thinking already. I don't think you guys are ready. I'm not thinking already. But brace yourself. Brace yourself for the one. Again, remember the disclaimer here. When one of them comment and I say, oh, da 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 da. These are subjective to me and my experience and my standards and my morals. And this was bad advice for me because it never sit well and it could work with me. Right? Right. So number one, right? This young man, this gentleman, this man, this young man came to me and he said that the advice, I don't know if he come to me with the advice, I'm put it in the video as an advice. He said that we can get married after 6 months. And we can do this because his friend told him that at her church, not in church or whatever, but she told him that, well, yeah, at her church, like after 6 months, after you date and you court and all of that, after 6 months, after 6 months, they will provide you with the dress, they will like make the arrangements and all of that because they advocate for the young people to get married. And yeah, you know, marriage is a good thing. It's a good thing to get married. It's a good thing to like join like the union. It's a good thing that they're doing in that church to like make things easier because maybe some people can't afford it. But for me, that was very, 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 very bad advice. Very, very bad advice. And so it was bad advice because I had questions like, I'm doing something now. It was bad advice to me because I had questions like, alright, so we're getting married in 6 months, but we're gonna live. But we're gonna live. And bear in mind, this was the same person, Reverend Christian guy. This was him. If you're watching the video, like, you feel, yeah, but this was him. He was saying 6 months is sufficient, but oh, 6 months sufficient when we're gonna live. We're gonna live. Like if I get married in 6 months, then what's good out for me? Cause well, if I get married, my mother not gonna take care of me anymore. You're gonna take care of me, right? And stuff like that. And it was bad advice. It was bad advice also because like when you ask, I'm going to a friend and she say, yo, yeah girl, do it. And like it was bad advice. And I mean like we can't blame him because like you don't want to bless your friend and try to support him and all that. But like him friend and what he put to me with and all of some of them, very, 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 very bad advice for me, right? Bad advice. Bad advice, right? Bad advice. Don't do it. Do not do it. Yeah, it was bad advice to me because again, who wouldn't know it was also bad advice because why what get married, it was for me to, like, for us to have sex, basically. And that never sit well with me, and of course, relationship, it never work out. It never work out. And yeah, yes, like, we have to honor marriages, and we have to do like, there's a lot that comes with marriages, and we can't just push into it and just, alright, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and we're going to live happily ever after, like some yummy. I've been a yummy, but yeah. So, yeah. Take the girl advice, we'll get married in 6 months and then live happily ever after. Blah, 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 blah. No. No, guys. That never work out for me. It wouldn't work out, as I say, because for modern reasons. So yes, this is the end of the video. Major takeaways. Not because something don't work for somebody, it means it's not gonna work out for you. Not because somebody thinks that it's the best thing, means that it's not the best thing. Don't take advice from just anybody, right? And yeah, don't make choices based on, like, just because you feel like, alright, the person is supposed to know this because the person has experienced it. If the person is speaking against what you stand for, your morals and all your standards and the things that you have set for yourself, then no matter how much experience them have, you just have to know for yourself what you want and do it, right? Just be very careful when you're taking advice from people, because, like, not all of them is valid, and at the end of the day, as we said, you are gonna be in the seat. We suffer the consequences. At the end of the day, yeah, it's your life, so make your decisions wisely, right? Wisely. So yes, guys, this is the end of my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like, I had one more. I don't think I'm gonna save that one. But comment down below. Like, all of them advices, like, they have major story times within them. But I don't know one. So I don't want to make like too much story time or make too many long videos, and you guys don't want them. So if you like the video, please let me know by actually liking the video, commenting below, sharing with a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend if I think will make sense, and yeah, just let me feel something, please. So yes, guys, this is the end of the video, and of course,